Meet inner-city kids getting their first taste of pro snowboarding at the Burton US Open. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.
USO!
The wind was howling and so were the crowds at Vail today for the Burton US Open, but that didn't stop Summit County's Chris Corning from taking second in men's slopestyle. Mark McMorris of Canada took first, and Norway's Marcus Cleveland took third. The wind gusts were so bad before noon that the women voted to cancel their final. Jaime Anderson wins her record 7th title at the USO based on qualifying results. Austria's Anna Gasser took second, and American Julia Moreno placed third.
Snowboarding's gotten so big, I hope it means as much to them as it did me.
That was Matt from Durango. He was in the crowd with his girlfriend, Catherine, and they remember when the USO was still in Vermont and racing was bigger than slopestyle.
It was nuts. These guys would be just flying down the mountain on these skinny longboards and just crazy, going crazy fast. It was amazing.
Watching riders practice in the halfpipe was Fletcher and his father, Dax, from Denver. They were disappointed Red Gerard isn't in the men's slopestyle final, but any day playing hooky is a good day.
Came out to celebrate Fletcher's birthday. He's skipping school and wanted to watch slopestyle.
Also at Vail today was a group with the Burton-sponsored nonprofit Chill. Group leader Heather explains.
Chill's a really amazing program that Jake and Donna Burton began to enable inner city youth to get up into the mountains and snowboard or sometimes skateboard or surf if they're out in California.
With Heather were Brian and Jonathan from Denver. They learned how to snowboard this year, and today's competition was their first time ever seeing pros up close and personal.
I'm excited about seeing the pros actually in person and not just on TV.
The US Open finishes tomorrow with men's and women's halfpipe. Catch Chloe Kim, Kelly Clark, Ayumu Hirano, and Scotty James for free starting at 11 a.m. The town of Breckenridge wants all residents to have lightning-fast broadband internet, but first, they want your feedback. The town council votes soon on a measure to improve internet service by taking control of the wiring infrastructure. The first step is building a blueprint for an underground fiber optic network and estimating the cost for laying thousands of feet of cable. Haley Littleton with the town.
What they're going to be doing over the spring and the summer is collecting geographical data to basically get a whole overview of our town and where these lines could go and where we could do construction.
Digging cannot begin until late spring at the earliest, and the town will release a community survey before then to measure pros and cons. Stay tuned in coming weeks for more details. Tomorrow at Breckenridge, hundreds of big mountain skiers from across the region are on Peak 6 for a junior national free ski competition. The event was originally scheduled for Crested Butte, but organizers decided to change venues when coverage in southern Colorado did not get deep enough. Skiers are hoping for a refresh at Breckenridge on the Six Senses, though. Skiing and riding started today with training runs. Competition starts tomorrow in the snow and ends Sunday with athletes from 8 to 18 years old. The Breckenridge Bolts are making their first trip to the Junior League postseason tomorrow, and their 4 p.m. game in Pueblo will also be the first for veteran player Jack Rousseau of Michigan.
As long as the boys come together, everybody's there on task, and we eliminate the distractions, we have no problem beating any team in this league.
Rousseau plays left wing for the Bolts. This is his 3rd and final year playing juniors. He transferred to the Breck team halfway through the season and says it is the best team of his junior hockey career.
My first weekend here, we had one of our players go off to college, and we just all went to dinner as a team. We had a last little team party, and it was just nice. It was my first week here, getting to know everybody.
The Bolts play the Pikes Peak Miners in the first round of playoffs tomorrow. The single elimination tournament ends Sunday. A quick reminder that this Sunday is daylight savings time and will be springing forward. Set your clocks 1 hour ahead on Saturday night. In sports, the Nuggets play the Lakers tonight at 7 p.m. The Avalanche are off until Saturday. In local sports, Summit High girls soccer beat Palisade at home yesterday 2-1, and girls lacrosse played Battle Mountain in Edwards. The girls play again today when they host Evergreen Lacrosse in Frisco, and Tigers baseball travels to the Front Range for their opening game against Alameda. And tonight, the Breckenridge Vipers semi-pro hockey team is back on the ice for the Pikes Peak Vigilantes at home. Game time is 7:30 at Stephen C. West Ice Arena, and it's 80s night. So don't forget your neon and pit vipers. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.